Recently, I caught some kind of virus. That was part of the reason we did outtakes for our vlog a few weeks ago. Anyhow, on a Monday night, I started running a low-grade fever, and my nose started running like nobody's business. The fever was gone by Wednesday, but I was still fighting cold-like symptoms. Then Friday morning, I woke up with a headache and was achy all over. So I decided I better take a COVID test to see whether or not I needed to cancel some upcoming social engagements. Well, my considerate son and his wife gave us one of their at-home COVID tests. We opened up the package, and here's what we saw. Notice what language it's in? Yep, Spanish. And my Spanish consists of counting from 1 to 10. Now, I know I could have gone online and found an English version, but the point is I didn't have to. Diagrams and drawings explained exactly how to use the kit. Even though the words were all in Spanish, the diagrams spoke a universal language and communicated perfectly fine.
As we go about our daily activities and our travels, we encounter people who speak different languages. Yet I can communicate truths to these people using universal communications, like a nod of my head or a smile. I also bump into people that speak English, but they don't speak my language. They strongly support politicians that I oppose, or they use language that never crosses my lips. Maybe I have beliefs that they consider intolerant or close-minded. I might be tempted to think, I can't communicate with them. We have no common language. But that's not necessarily true.
Just like those pictures in the COVID test package clearly explain things without using words, my body language can communicate truths that my typical words cannot. I can break through all those language barriers if I can communicate a picture to other people that tells them the truth.
One of the greatest truths that I can communicate is that they are loved. God calls us to love others. Luke quoted Jesus in chapter 6 by saying, "If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who are good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do that. But love your enemies. Do good to them. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind to the ungrateful and wicked."
So even though we don't speak the same language per se, I can communicate clearly via a sincere smile instead of a dismissive roll of my eyes. If I'm out shopping, especially this time of year, and someone has a problem that slows down the line, what do I say without words? Do I express that the attendant is incompetent, or the buyer is an idiot for bringing an item without a sticker? Or do I offer smiles and patience, which communicate God's truths that both these people are precious in His sight? Without a word, I can clearly communicate truths like God's love by offering other people consideration and respect.
Let's acknowledge that sometimes people don't speak our language because they don't go to church or come from the same culture that we do. But let's not let that get in the way of God speaking through us. Thanks for trekking with the Foxes.